Hey everyone, Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft. Well, I'm out here testing out a new piece of gear that I just added to my kit. You've probably seen, there's a lot of YouTube videos, the Swagman roll by Helicon Techs. It's been out for a few years now, and it's become a very popular item among bushcrafters. I've looked at it numerous times. I've watched the videos on it. And when I seen here recently that uh, it was now available in woodland camo, I went ahead and pulled the trigger on it. Bought it through Self-Reliance Outfitters, which is Dave Canterbury and the Pathfinder School's website. But I wanted to try one of these out and see about adding it to my gear, especially for this time of year. See, we're about to enter fire season. Now, even though it's a cold morning out here, it's right around 39, 40 degrees. I can just almost see my breath. And I've had to layer up and put on my stocking hat. But even regardless of that, we are about to enter fire season. For the next 3-4 months, there will be no fires at all. So when I'm camped out here and I get up on a morning like this, I can't go start a fire to warm up. Um, so I thought something like the Swagman roll just might be the perfect solution for this time of year. I get up, roll out of my, sleeping bag on a cold morning like this, or out of my wool blankets, and put this on, and go outside and prepare a little breakfast and whatnot, and I'm nice and cozy and warm. So we're gonna put it to the test and see. But a little bit about the Swagman roll, if you haven't seen it, comes in a stuff sack, and on the stuff sack, it gives pictures of various uses. You can use it basically as a hooded poncho liner, and it is like a poncho liner, only heavier. It's got a more insulation to it. It's supposed to be a lot warmer. I haven't tested it yet, but we'll find out. This also has a zipper that goes all the way around the outside so that you can use it like a sleeping bag. You can use it as a blanket. You can use it as a poncho liner under your poncho. There's just a wide variety of uses. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's actually sprinkling rain right now. It just now started, which is perfect. That'll add to my test. That'll add to it. I'll just have to watch the camera because I can't have a camera getting wet and shutting down on me. So here is the Swagman roll. And it's got clips in different places on it for strapping it around your waist, which we're going to do here in a minute, setting up different configurations. It's got a hood on it, which makes it much different than just a regular poncho liner. And it's got a Velcro pocket. I actually had the hood rolled up down into the pocket. It's got a zippered pocket above the chest. So maybe you're going to sleep in this thing and you want to put your flashlight down inside there. And of course, it has a zipper that runs all the way around the outside. Right here, you can see the zippers. So you can zip this up. And for my size, it would be very tight, but I could still snuggle down in there and keep warm and dry. A poncho liner. So I'm going to test this thing out in a little bit different way. What I want to do right now, and this is the perfect weather, it's actually, wow, I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very light, but it's a snow-rain mix. Here we are in June up in the Ochiko Mountains, and there's some little, just a little bit of snow coming down. So this is absolutely perfect. I'm going to strip down to a tank top here. I'm going to pause you guys, and then I'm going to let myself get chilled. I deliberately let my body temperature drop until I am flat out cold. And then I'm going to put this Swagman roll on and see if it has the ability to warm me back up. So hang on a second while I strip down here. Okay guys, this is what I wanted to do. And I'm so thankful that the timing was perfect on the weather. So it's still, it's lightly sprinkling, a rain and snow mix. Temperature is right around 39 degrees or so, 38. And I've stripped down to just a tank top and just in the process of taking off all my layerings and stuff, I feel the cold. My hands are already really, really chilled. But I took off my stocking hat and everything, so the cold is just at me right now. And I'm going to wait another minute or so and let it just continue to set in and then see how this will work. But they said, according to all the reviewers, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos before I pulled the trigger, they're all saying that this is much warmer than a traditional poncho liner. And of course, like I said, it has, you know, all these accessories, being able to zip it all the way around. So you zip it up and turn it into a sleeping bag. And I can definitely snuggle down into that. That's actually not bad. It'd be a little short to get all the way down into, but could be life-saving, definitely. And everything, just checking it out, you know, looking at the stitching and the seams, everything seems to be, you know, stitched well. The zippers are pretty good. Look at that. That's a nice smooth zipper going around. Yeah, that's nice. It's not snagging on anything. That's a pleasant surprise. So I'm actually going to, like I said, test this to see it warm up. And if I can warm up. And then also it's supposed to be not waterproof, but water resistant. So we're going to run some water from an outdoor shower, a little bit of water on it, and see if it goes right through or if I stay dry. So I'm chilled. All right, we're gonna not wait any longer. I'm chilled. So, okay. And I've got these buckles. I'm just gonna fasten this around to the front right here. Pull the strap tight. And this is what I wanted. So imagine I get up in the morning, I get out of my sleeping bag, and I want to go out. I can't have a fire, but I want to go out and do some chores and make some breakfast and whatnot, and it's cold out like this morning. Well, is slipping something like this on over me, and I'm going to walk back here, see if you guys can see. Yeah. It's comfortable. It's very, very comfortable. And so the chill is gone. It's going to take a couple minutes for my body heat to start warming me up. Tuck my hands in here. That's kind of nice. But actually the chill, that cold air is cut off. There's no cold air coming through. There's no breeze or anything that's blowing through. It feels good. It feels good. I feel like I would warm up, or I am actually warming up. I feel my body heat being trapped inside here and starting to circulate around me, and so it's warming up inside here. So that's cool. I like it. And I like this. You know, I have room. I can do my bushcraft, make breakfast, whatnot, and gather materials. If I could have a small fire, I could go out and easily gather firewood. So I like this. It's comfortable. All right. Let's see. Maybe I'll take one section here and we'll just let some water drip down on it from this shower and see if it soaks through or what happens. That's a pretty good stream. Turn it down a little bit here. Okay, here we go. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that from back there. The water is actually beating up and running off that. I want to move you guys closer. I want you to be able to see that. That was really cool. I did not expect that at all. Okay. See if I can... So the water, if you check this out, the water is actually beating up and running off. Look at that. I imagined it would just start soaking right in immediately, but it's just running off. Wow. That's a I can't tell you how surprised I am at that. I had no idea. The outside where I just was running this water is completely dry. My hand is dry. There's no moisture at all. That's amazing. I'm surprised. I just imagine now getting up and walking around with this thing around camp in the morning when it's cool like this, and you know, even sitting by a little fire if I could have one, and if not, maybe just sitting out and having breakfast. And I mean, and by the way, I'm warmed up. The chill is gone. My core, everything that was getting chilled, is warm. My hands are freezing cold from the water and being out in the cold air, but I'm warm. I like this thing. Let's tilt you guys here a little bit if I can without tipping over. I'll walk back and kind of give you so you can see the whole thing. I like it. I'm gonna, you know, I said I bought this in hopes that it would be a useful part of my kit, especially for this upcoming fire season when we are still gonna have cold mornings, but there's no fires allowed. And I'm actually, after doing that water test and warming up the way I have, being in just a tank top at, you know, like I said, around 39 degrees, and being comfortable now, not chilled at all, and staying dry. I don't have to worry about this little bit of rain and snow that it's spitting, because I stay dry in a shower. I like this. There's some other videos on it where people have laid it out, crawled inside it, used it as a sleeping bag and things you can check out. That wasn't my main priority for buying this. It's cool that I can do that, and as it will be in my pack, if I was in an emergency situation, I could make it into a sleeping bag. That, along with my wool blanket, probably could endure some pretty cold nights if I had to. But my main purpose was for something that I could wear around camp and stay warm and comfortable and dry, without, you know, fire. Because like I said, we are right on the edge of fire season. It's early this year. Last year we made it into July. It ain't happening this year. We're in a drought. This little bit of sprinkling rain and snow is a pleasant surprise that's needed. But I like it. Helicon, Tex, Swagman roll. They're on Amazon, although I could not find the woodland camo on Amazon. So I went through Self-Reliance Outfitters. That's Dave Canterbury's Pathfinder School, because I'm a big fan of woodland, as you guys know. And I like it. I give it 2 thumbs up. So if you guys are interested in, you know, buying something for your kit for the same type of reasons, I'll let you know over time how it holds up, because that'll be the next test, is out here, you know, wear and tear and getting some sticks and things rubbed against it and brush and stuff as I walk through it. But I think it's gonna hold up well, and it's definitely exceeded my hopes and expectations for it. Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft, thanks for watching.